meet.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to episode 20 of Trigger Happy, where we get you nice and ready and warmed up for the late and gay with the GCA.
Just going that right kind of way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We instantly got a raid from Hypnotic.
Yo,
no
way to start the
Damn.
room.
Yeah,
Way. Let's go.
Shout out.
All right. Well, let's get intros out of the way. Stankman, tell all the Hypnotic raiders who you are.
My name is Stankman, and I am drinking a C4 at 7 p.m., so I'm going to be wired before I go to bed tonight.
Wait, what flavor? I'm drinking C4 right now too.
I've been on the strawberry blast recently. It's pretty solid. Yeah.
I'm more about the midnight cherry right now.
I don't know if I've had that one. I like the Starburst flavors were pretty solid. I was kind of on those for a minute, but the body burns are kind of what gets me, so I laid off them for a while. But
if you're getting body burns, that means it's working, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm drinking a Bloom.
I don't even know what that is.
So toasty. Man, look at all these people pouring it.
Naganol.
That's an awesome avatar.
I don't know if you want to do me now. I have a bit of a rant I need to go on.
I don't want to do you ever, Naganol. That's pretty gross.
Oh, that's good. All right, so they started off pretty good. We were watching GHEY daily, and there was we were talking about Helldivers, and somebody had a really hot take about the two most recent war bonds, saying that they were boring, I guess.
Ooh, yeah, I saw that.
No.
I saw that.
Oh my god, dude. They're literally tailored to be like good again. Like the second to last one's like perfect for the bots because the the Deadeye, which is a wicked sick. It's like an older style rifle, and you know the chainsaw bots and like the rocket bots. You hit those guys once and they'll like stagger and then they'll like pause, and then you can get one clean headshot, end them, and all the little guys one shot kill easy. And the Talon, it's like a energy based Desert Eagle basically got infinite ammo if you time your shots right. Perfect.
So what criticals mean that you get your ammo back or something?
No, it's just instead of having like ammo, it's energy. So it's just,
it's like on the reload minigame maybe.
Yeah, it can overheat if you shoot it too many times.
Gotcha.
So if you just like bang, 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 you like pretty much have infinite ammo. I literally like never run out of ammo. I almost never even have to reload it.
Nice.
And then the most recent war bond, which I was pretty skeptical about at first, and then decided just to buy it because I had enough credits and stuff. And then I was like, like the sidearm for that is a sword, a saber. It's like you're like this futuristic like war game. Why would you want to go into battle with a sword? It kind of seems
kill for sure.
Yeah, but this war bond is actually perfect for the Illuminate because like all the zombie enemies that chase after you, you just slice right through them like they're nothing. Like I remember at one point last night I was playing with I played with Project Taco for a little while, and then I hopped on with Nick from The Plot Strikes Back and Cinevere and
he's on his way.
Demon Carol. So we were playing, and there was one point where I got like 17 kills in a row, just cutting through freaking zombies like nothing. I think I had 80 something kills in one of the matches there. I like almost always get more than 50 kills just because I'm more of like an RPG hack and slash kind of guy, so that's more my style.
Weasel.
Fuck you, Weasel.
So just tell us, how many holes are in your wall now that that person said he didn't like the 2 seasons?
More than I can count.
So did you put up some extra posters to hide the holes?
I gotta buy more posters. But that wasn't it. Okay, so
well, okay, now the story's starting right now.
Yeah. This is what really got me. Okay,
it's not gonna Helldiver segment.
Okay, so we recently got the ability to upgrade primary weapons. I think it's like 1 to 25 or something. Yeah, and doing that you unlock optics, underbarrel, muzzles, and magazines, like depending on what weapon you use, because like obviously that Deadeye that I was talking about.
Zines.
Yeah, the Deadeye is like a lever action side loader, so obviously you're not going to be able to put a drum mag on that or something, you know. But
Why not?
Also, you can also get skins. Oh, I don't know. Is that possible?
I want a drum bag for my lever action. All right.
Yep, there's drum max.
Anyway, somebody.
Forever.
Look, I don't have a problem with anybody. Just this take. I don't even know how. I don't even know how you call it an opinion, because I don't know how you get to this conclusion that it's shit that they added all of this, and the war bonds too. Everything that Helldivers has added has been free. Everything you can unlock just through playing the game. And so you have all this shit that, like, how do you say that all of this free shit?
Well, Dagranol, he was giving
free.
He was giving his free opinion.
Shit. That's not an opinion. How is it shit to say that they've added stuff to the game that allows you to customize your weapons? It's like you go up to a
you mean like any shooter game does ever?
Starving kid.
They always add
and you
improvements to the weapons. That's what they always do.
Sandwich, bread, meat.
Battlefield.
That was a great story.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Norman, how have you been, sir?
Well, it's my day off today. Pretty good. Chris convinced me to rewatch some Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, I streamed some Hogwarts. I had some duck for dinner. It was very tasty. And yeah, that's it. Got a pretty good show for you tonight, guys. Hill, thanks for the hypnotic raid. Welcome back, Nagano.
What's up, Nagano?
Also,
do it again.
Hello, Nick.
Oh, we got Nick.
What's up, y'all?
Hey. Oh man, you just missed my epic Helldivers rant.
Yeah.
No. Let's run it back. Run it back.
They loved everything about it.
Well, first of all,
no, he's gone. He can't tell us.
Okay.
Bye, Nagy.
Sorry about that. Oh, he's back.
No, apparently all the upgrades that they added to the game are shit, according to somebody.
Well, Daggerdoll, opinions are like assholes,
it's
right?
Not an opinion. How if you tell the game developers that all the stuff that they're giving you is shit, why would they even bother upgrading the game anymore?
Because they've got a game to sell.
How is it shit to you have these weapons that had no upgrades, and now you can put new scopes, new underbarrels, new magazines, new muzzles, skins.
It's a new world. It's fascinating.
Maybe what he meant to say is that's the shit. You know, like that's tits, or
that
something like that.
No, and I have no problems with it.
I mean, another raid. Angry Badger.
Oh my God,
Badger.
Come on in, everyone.
Jesus.
Nice.
What's up, Raven?
The furry animals are raging.
Jake.
Well, they have been raging after the what was that Disney trailer that just dropped?
Zootopia.
Thank you, Zootopia 2.
I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, which I asked Tobias how it is, and he's like, "Well, it wasn't a trailer; it was a teaser, but I liked it."
Yeah, that's right. There's a big difference between teasers now and first trailers, which are like ironically the same, except for like maybe 15 seconds. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cue Superman.
But let's see here. Actually, let's go to Nerd Slap. Nerd Slap, how are you doing?
Gun Ho, we just had the same problem with Nagrano. You just rewind a couple minutes, you'll see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was
I talk too much normally.
It's true, you do.
It was incredible.
But no, I'm doing good. Celebrating passing the 100 subscriber mark on YouTube. So thank you for that, everyone.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, doing real well. Just working on some stuff for the channel, and yeah, glad to be here. And I'm happy that we got Nick back. So
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Nick, how's the gym? I'm assuming.
I went to the gym this morning, but yeah, I did a nice little. I'm doing a PPL, push pull legs for reference point. Because I only have like today, tomorrow, and then I'm going to be out of state tomorrow through Monday afternoon, going to North Carolina and Tennessee. So
Sweet. So you get a break from the workout routine.
Yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to the nice weather, being up in the mountains. I might do some hiking though. It's been a while since I've done some hiking, so might go to an outdoor gun range while I'm up there. So
hell yeah,
it's always great to fire off some guns. So, but yeah, no, it's been hot as hell here. Being in Epic Universe for the first time this past Sunday, great experience. But man, it was really hot.
So that's like one of those visits to the park where you're like looking for those AC vents around the waiting lines, right?
Oh, not only that, but like so. Which is interesting. And I don't know if anyone else has been to Epic Universe or like seen videos, but the outside perimeter it's like in a circle, and then there's like these gateways for all like the different theme parks within Epic, like Super Mario World, the How to Train Your Dragon Lands, Dark Universe. So we were going to Dark Universe, and that's basically all indoors. It's nice and cool, AC, like it's so awesome. Like the vibes are really cool too. Sure enough, the ride breaks down. And we were like maybe 10, 15 minutes away at that point too. So we had to go back out. The fact that the ride broke down, so we couldn't experience it, but the fact that we had to go back outside so soon was just like, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
I wanted more AC time.
Things.
Yeah.
They're officially opening tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's the big day. We'll see those numbers and how Disney's going to be hurting like maybe in a month or so.
It's going to be terrible for Disney. I mean.
Might have to wait an entire quarter to hear it from the investors because they don't like to give those numbers out. So
for sure.
If they have a good summer, I'm sure we'll hear about it.
Oh yeah.
Yep, definitely.
We'll see it definitely.
Let's see here. Before we get started, we got some super chats. John Ambler for $10 says, I love whiskey. I love whiskey also.
So do I, but it's been 3 years and I ain't going back.
Also,
I can't do whiskey
Nagranol loves Helldivers too.
Yes.
We were playing last night though.
Fucking awesome. The new update is amazing.
I did play some of it last night.
We were killing squids.
Oh god, yeah.
Killing squids.
Yeah, I gotta say, you guys have convinced me to jump back into it, and I'm slowly creeping back in. I'm not fully in the door yet, but I'm getting there.
We'll watch a little bit of gameplay of it here in a bit, because I got an article on it. And then, dude, what the heck is going on? John Ambler, I think someone hacked your account because now you've also gifted 5 memberships. And then
thank you.
And then he drops another 10.
I was waiting for this.
Oh yeah, I also love boobs and butts with my whiskey. Actually, those compliment.
That's like a 10 out of 10 super chat right
perfect.
there.
Yeah.
I think that's clip worthy right there.
It's Good Friday night.
In that order, John, or reverse?
Absolutely.
Boobs and then butts.
All together.
Is it whiskey butt boobs or butt whiskey boobs? What's your order there? And what kind of whiskey? What's your favorite?
Did he misspell butt and he meant butt whiskey? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, boobs butt whiskey. Yeah, exactly.
And then we got Furious Dan. What's up, dude? I haven't seen you for a minute. For $2, my homie ABF, long time no see. What's up, dude? And gave a Corn Boy thumbs up. Sorry, but Corn Boy, he actually owns the copyright of the thumbs up now.
TM.
Yeah. So like 30% of your super chat has to go to him. Yeah.
In fact, we're gonna skip over Professor Savage Dads to go straight to the Corn Boy thumbs up.
Corn Boy.
And then we're going to go back to Professor Savage Dad. This son of a bitch is trying to cause a lot of chaos in the community right now.
I take a little bit of blame for
that. Your cross-dressing career is over, Alexis Baldwing's finger. Jess will win. Okay, I voted for Jess. Hail at Jessica Lindstrom. I don't want to win who is the prettiest of the GCA. All right. And then Jake Martin for $10 gave a super sticker. I missed what it was.
Hippo.
Oh, it's a Corn Boy thumbs up hippo. Turning the hat back.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. Let's see here. We got John Ambler. It's definitely me. I blame whiskey. So the whiskey is definitely the first one of the list then, because it leads to the rest.
Yeah, he did send another super chat, but
all right, let's get to C&D Designs real quick. Hey, a free one. Hail all on this stream. How have you been, ABF? I've been awesome, dude. I also love boobs and butts. Vodka for me, though. Hail the rebellion and the big army.
Hail the rebellion.
I gotta agree with that one.
He's got an album up on Amazon where he's been making like shirts out of Drunk 3PO's emotes.
Oh, nice.
One that's like a lurker,
that's
one
cool.
that's a Fuera, like Malay. It just has a flare on it. He's got a few other ones. I'll drop the link.
And then we also have John Ambler for another 5. Definitely all 3 in no particular order. Okay.
But definitely the whiskey first.
All right.
But like, if all 3 are in front of you, like say there's a booba and there's a butt and then there's a whiskey drink. Where do you go for first?
Grabbing first.
Yeah. You only have one hand. One hand's tied behind your back, by the way.
Well, hopefully you can use the booba to hold the bottle of whiskey, and then that solves 2 problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think he has whiskey in one hand, like a bottle of whiskey in one hand, and there's a shot glass, a butt, and a boob over here.
Goodwin chooses boobs, lightsaber, boobs. Star Wars Marvel Purist would grab Goodwin. Nice one.
I'm more of a butt guy myself, but
I think we need to get a good booba clip for super chats.
I think
so.
so.
Probably do.
It demands it.
But in the meantime, we're gonna have to settle for my cursed bookmarks, which is how we're gonna start the show off today. I used to be a GM guy, and I turned into a Toyota guy because I bought my buddy's 4Runner, and I didn't realize you could own a vehicle that doesn't break down left and right, and it was amazing. This video speaks to me.
Same song I heard earlier.
Oh shit!
There's a Helldivers clip with the same exact song.
Was it with the guy walking and he had
with the flag?
Yeah.
So this ending right here, I don't know if anyone saw this episode, but on Top Gear, there was like I think it was a 4-story building that needed to be demolished. So they were like, what if we put a Toyota Helix on top and demolish the building? And they did, and they were able to drive this thing away after they took the rubble off of it.
I think they,
and that was after
they
like
dropped it off
setting
a
on
cliff,
fire, drowning it.
I think they drove over it with something as well.
Yep.
If I remember correctly. I think they shot at it, of course.
They did so much to that thing, and it was still going. I think even like it was kind of going for a little bit after the building dropped, but then it died short. If I remember correctly, it died shortly after that. But it was
it was submerged.
They drove it into the studio and then hung it on their wall. Awesome.
That was the way to go.
This goes for the Helix and the Tacoma. Really, the Tacoma is pretty strong as well. Just not as strong as having a diesel.
I think that's the next vehicle I'm gonna get.
Yeah, submerged in the ocean as well. That's right.
Let's see here, and we got a flashbang from
Maximus
ET for 99 cents.
That really was. I was looking in the exact corner of the screen. Yeah, God damn it.
Got him.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna be blind like in one eye, like Katie is. Put that glass eye in there now.
We had another one from John as well.
Oh, did I miss it? Let's see here. Oh. I would pour the whiskey in places. I'm a man of culture.
Yeah.
$5.
So combo we're talking here, right? Okay.
Like the scene from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Well, that's more of Kata's scene, if you know what I mean.
That's true.
Little foot drip.
Yep.
Foot drip.
King of the foot.
Let's see. And then I was laughing at this one. CNN puts out this headline. Have you ever noticed the popularity of white robots? The reason for these shades of technology, of technological white, may be racism, according to new research. And then this guy replies with, now imagine spray painting the robots black. CNN headline becomes owning black robots may be a sign of being pro-slavery.
Not wrong at all.
If I spray paint it yellow, can it make me some good chicken fried rice?
Oh, I mean, it'll definitely do your taxes better.
That's true. Maybe wash my sheets as well. I don't know.
Give you a mani pedi.
It won't be able to drive though.
No.
That's true.
We'll leave that to the white one. Yeah.
All right, let's see. What else do we have here? Oh God, this one.
I mean, fundamentally, yes, Skynet is racist. Yes,
It is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you can thank Retard Finder for finding this one.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but we don't want it for those reasons, Hayden.
Yeah,
Okay?
you want to put cat ears on it and do stuff with it. So
Oh boy.
We say that. Let's see how that comes in the chat. Let's see.
I believe that.
Will we take all? Well, I guess the question is, will the white robots take over all the land of the red robots?
Ooh, there's probably going to be a robot war. That's a good point.
Well, the red robots will already be killing each other.
Yeah. We'll keep
there's a robot war.
Yeah, but we'll keep it like a small section of them, like up north, Alaska, Arctic Circle.
Right.
They'll be fine up there. Yeah.
Can we gamble on it though, as to like who will win, like the odds over under, right? Like casualties of loss, like just
I'm down.
Yeah.
We'll let the
Could be
red
interesting.
ones decide.
Might get rich off of it. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, I apologize in advance on this one.
Oh wow.
Oh, I saw this. Why did you have to show me
Definitely
again?
found one. He definitely found
Some
one.
carry
Yeah.
We carry the largest trans pride flag to ever be flown in a national park and unfurled it on the side of El Cap to prove
It's trans Jessica Rabbit
trans
from that
is
from
national.
that forest
Trump
one.
administration
ABF, I'm gonna
Park
need the
Ranger.
link for this.
Slander Jessica Rabbit
That
for
being
this.
I hate
trans
it, but
is
I need the
under
link for this.
species and transition sexes can be found on
It's not
every
even
continent,
trans,
and
it's just
every ocean on planet
fucking
Earth. So call it a protest, call it a
Oh, that
celebration.
hurt my eyes.
We are bringing
That
elevation
just-
to liberation.
Yeah.
They try to erase us from government websites,
God, it's not
and
over
education
yet.
systems, and
I can't.
libraries. So we raise this flag higher than ever before, so every trans person knows that they have people that love them.
You're
in
not trans.
Yeah.
You're not even pretending to be a woman.
Oh, God. I can't.
You can see the bulge. It's
Phantom.
just- Can you stop?
Yeah,
Please.
this is just
Take it away.
cross-dressing. This isn't.
It's just-
Please.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, this is so. They put it on. They climbed up the side of a mountain and drilled holes into it so they could hang a flag because that's nature.
Yeah, like,
He's like,
I'm
Seems
gonna
like
need
it
to
took a lot
borrow
of
something
steps.
off your wall, ABF.
the bears can't smell the menstruation there, so
yeah,
not a real woman.
That's rough.
yeah. That hurt. That
And-
hurt to see. That did.
Now you
that's
know
wor-
what-
That's worse than
That
Maximus.
was
that is.
I was gonna say that's worse than Maximus.
Now you know what happened to the Boy Scouts. Did you see the name tag too? It just said gay.
Yeah,
So that's not, trans.
Not wrong.
You're not. You can't be gay and trans.
Don't
unless-
even try to explain it to him, Nagnal. They
It never works.
the whole thing is just gay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's gay. It's gay, but I don't know if he's gay or not. Like if he thinks he's a
Well,
woman,
it said gay on the
but he's
uniform.
gay, that makes him a lesbian. So he still likes women.
Why would he lie to everybody?
Thinking
Or,
the exact
uh,
same thing. John.
Why would he dress
Sorry,
like
why
that?
would they lie to everybody?
Oh Jesus! Don't.
Oh no.
Did you guys see the joke about? I remember it was a joke. It was more so a statement that lesbians aren't real lesbians because the toys they use aren't shaped like scissors.
Oh my gosh.
Just saying.
It's
There's a hole in your
little too
story,
accurate.
lesbos.
There's always safety scissors. That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible.
This one's kind of funny, but should we
Is
be
it-
laughing?
Is it
Probably
a palate
I don't
cleanser?
know.
a little
Depends on
bit.
How hard I laugh.
Fun prank. Make people study for 16 years and then replace them with AI.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
have you seen this? A couple articles have come out of like people that have been laid off that are programmers, and they are saying that they're just like DoorDash drivers now because they can't get jobs, and they claim the AI is to blame.
I
So
blame the
I mean-
Toronto Maple Leafs jersey that's hanging up on the wall. That's what it is. But so it's all. That's probably why he really got replaced by AI, is because he's a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. They suck.
Actually,
Plot
I
twist.
Sorry,
saw
Gooch.
I saw a headline in an actual physical newspaper the other day that said Uber is ready for driverless cars for all.
Yeah, I saw that.
But London's like, no, we're not doing
Well,
it yet.
Norman, I don't know if you have heard of damn it, what is the name of that company? They have the white Jaguars. It's the taxi company called something else. I can't remember. I've never used them. No, they're not. It's not Lyft. It's the other one. But they like every 10th car in Phoenix is one of those things. And they have been driving around with nobody in the cars whatsoever. They have people in like a data center, like security guards, basically just staring at screens, making sure that the cars are behaving. So,
wow.
Waymo, thank you. Yeah. It's Waymo.
Didn't Uber start with wishes to like make their company like a solely like AI driving system? Because I heard that they were like actually suffering and they weren't making profit due to the fact that like it's taking much longer than they anticipated.
Uber has never actually made a profit ever. They've been bleeding money, hoping that the driverless car, stuff will take off because they need to take the driver out of the equation to make enough money to make it worth it.
Aren't there some like pizza places that use self-driving cars now?
I don't know.
I feel like I've seen some commercials for like a certain like Domino's locations or Pizza Hut locations, and they have like the self-driving car with the like miniature oven warmer in the back to keep it warm. And it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
Well, Jess, those self-driving cars are still better than Asians.
Wow.
Jeez.
So
okay.
You weren't freaked out before. You should be.
Remember
Asian
when
women specifically? Yeah.
Remember when we thought that driverless cars are going to be a robot driving, like in Total Recall? Remember the taxi driver? Like, you don't even need a humanoid in the car. It's just the car just needs to drive. It's kind of funny.
Is the robot?
Yeah. Okay. What do we got here? All right, this one's kind of funny. And we could kind of go off on this a little bit. Riot Control Simulator Rookie Day free prologue released on Steam. Play as a rookie police officer managing post-soccer match riots. Use batons, tasers, and tear gas to control crowds. Negotiate with citizens and maintain order. And a whole bunch of people are like, please add a BLM DLC.
Oh my god. That would be amazing.
Well, yeah, that's more along the lines of what I thought it would be, but
dude, this Ready or Not update
what's it called?
Crazy.
I understand that.
Aggression.
We're here to stop the aggression.
All right, treatment closed on.
with more aggression.
They say I serve the system, but it's my job. I serve the low.
It looks like a 360.
It does, doesn't it?
Turn into a war.
It honestly looks like shit.
I'm still playing this.
Direct impact.
They lose their job.
Dude, that reminds me. That reminds me of what's his face? What was the guy's name for Watchmen? The Joker? What was his name?
No,
it's not Joker.
Rorschach?
No, not Rorschach.
The comedian. The comedian.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Comedian. I was like, I knew Joker wasn't right. I just couldn't remember his name. It's been a while. I need to watch that again.
I don't know Watchmen.
Yeah.
But he was doing that. He was just direct impacting people with tear gas. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you see that they made a like animated version of that movie now?
Really?
Is it good?
It's pretty much just the exact same thing as the live action was, but it's animated and they split it into 2 parts. So I'm assuming they probably added a little more details here and there, but it's pretty much the same movie from what I saw.
The reason I'm not a big fan of Watchmen is because the first time I saw it was on terrestrial television and it was the director's cut. So it took about 5 hours to get through with all the adverts and it was torture by the end.
I think that Watchmen is fantastic, and I think it was like one of Zack Snyder's like last good movies.
I mean, I like the movie.
Yeah, I agree.
I never saw the director's cut, but I like the.
I would have to like
original.
completely rewatch it in order to judge it fairly because it's been a long time since I've seen it.
Yeah, and then I love how the lefties hate it when you like it because you're not supposed to like the movie because they messed up Rorschach and didn't make him racist like the comics. But then you tell them, you're like, well, I don't like racism, so I'm glad they took that part out. I think it's so bad. It's hilarious. And then You guys have probably been seeing this go around today. Sophie Turner has been training for her upcoming role as Lara Croft in Amazon's Tomb Raider show.
She better get implants.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I don't condone that. I don't like implants, but
oh my god,
gotta be lore accurate. What the hell is this?
I did comment on there somewhere, but I mean, I basically
Jim Carrey,
Copa.
Copa is a good follow. Everybody, you should follow.
Yes.
Copa's awesome.
That is hilarious.
Damn, that's crazy. You can do
that. I respect your dedication to the fitness and everything like that. Like, but it just that is an inaccurate casting for her. Like, just that is not good.
Just like all I can see is posts of Haley Atwell going like, "She's right there, man."
Yeah.
I think it was Pirate Nation who was like, "How do you feel about this?" My basic response was like, "I like boobs of all sizes, but this ain't it." Like,
that's just
she ain't got them.
Yeah, and it's not hard. It's not complicated.
No.
Find a just cast Sydney Sweeney and dye her hair brown or whatever. Like,
right.
Yeah, please.
I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna beat Angelina Jolie. She actually pulled it off, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, she
nailed it. I don't think
it.
I've seen the other ones, but the first movie was
What's up, Mo?
decent. Yo, Mo.
Let's see here, and I think we have a couple.
Yep.
Oh dang!
Hey,
Panda Simone gifted 5 Alec Baldwin's finger memberships. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome. We have a couple of emotes we can add now. Probably we kind of ran out. Erwin made a bunch for me, so thank you so much.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Gifty emote.
Gun Plarazi for a 199. He don't miss. What's going on, dude?
Sure don't.
Thanks, man.
Welcome on in.
Question. Stinkman, Nerd Slap, actually all of you guys use OBS for streaming games, right?
Certainly.
Do you guys stream to Rumble from OBS?
Not yet.
Not at the moment. Yeah.
Probably won't.
Probably
I've
won't.
tried it, but I probably won't.
Well, I've heard that you need to like enter the stream key every single time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Every stream, it's a new key.
So Grums was pointing something out today. And so this person asks, on the support forum for OBS, why isn't Rumble listed under the services dropdown? Rumble is not providing anything, and even if they did, they host hateful and racist content, and we want nothing to do with their platform. This checkmark is an actual person representing their company in this answer.
Boy. Well, hopefully he doesn't represent everyone there, but he's the spokesperson, so
that's the question.
Is
it time to start finding an alternative to OBS?
Is there one?
I've been hearing about
OBS loans.
Isn't that there's that one that people have been talking about called Meld, I believe.
Yeah, that's the new one. I haven't heard much about it though, but apparently people are liking it.
Yeah,
I might check it out.
Yeah, I mean, I also use Restream, and they had Ukraine flags on their website, so
that's great.
It's like I mean, we're on YouTube right now. YouTube's not the greatest freaking platform politically, but it's the best working. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, aren't they all just like a carbon copy of OBS? Like, don't they like take their source code, copy it, and then make a few changes, and then call it their book report?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Like Kick with Twitch, that Twitch clone.
Yeah, that basically, yeah. But yeah,
I hate Twitch.
Also, OBS doesn't charge you anything, so they're making money off of you using it in the hopes that you purchase third-party things, right? And that those third-party
is just
things,
a blank slate anyway.
Yeah.
You don't need to purchase anything. There's plenty of free stuff online that you can add to OBS and make it better. Like my stream keys and links and all that, they don't go through OBS. It goes through a separate thing that I have connected to OBS that does all the stream keys and things like that, and it does it a lot better.
Yeah, that's what
like
I use.
Stream
I have
elements,
Restream.
Right?
Yeah, I use
ATEM.
I have stream elements for some of their like plugins, and so the activity feed, because I can see both YouTube and Kick on there at the same time. The multi chat is decent. I prefer the Caster Labs multi chat, but that's just me. But yeah, the stream elements plugins have been very helpful on OBS.
I was wondering what third party things does OBS even have? They have things like that?
Well, no, there's no, they don't have things, but there are third-party applications out there, right? And those third-party applications are giving money to OBS for dev kits or licensing, right? Yeah. That's how they make money, I think.
Yep.
Unless I'm wrong. So, because OBS is a free software, so how would they possibly get money?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's because of those third-party softwares. Yeah.
Isaac, unless Mo Zamboni finds an alternative, you're best probably just using this, to be honest, for your purposes, or restream.
I think Isaac is going to go with a different option than StreamYards, and Mo has found one or two that are okay, and they don't price gouge the crap out of you. So
Restream is one of them.
Give it a couple weeks. Yeah, and we'll have Mo will have them all reviewed, and we'll have to see what he says. I think EVMux is one of the next ones, and I think he was leaving that to last because he thinks that might be the best one.
That's what I've been using on my money streams. It's interesting. There's a lot you can do it with these like pro scenes. Like there's a lot of customizations. So I mean, I'll be interested to see like what Mo comes up with. But I mean, it's what the old pricing of StreamYards used to be. So it's not a bad idea.
Speaking of streaming softwares, I just realized that I have this toggle button, and I just turned on chat on the screen here.
Nice.
Yeah, I never used chat over. I have pulled up on another one, but I think Mo is streaming that. He's doing that stream tomorrow.
Thursdays, yeah. So that would be tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see here. Oh, speaking of which,
speak of the devil, and
here he is.
Oh,
hi.
We were just talking about you.
Oh, I'm sure it was all just wonderful.
Actually, it was.
Yeah. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, well, hello, chat. Are they lying? No, just kidding.
No, we were.
What's up, guys? Sorry, I was as it goes. I was talking to ABF earlier, and I'm like, how's it going? He's like, great. And I'm like, he's asked me. I'm like, sure, it's fine. Like 10 minutes later, just everything went. And I couldn't even get my speakers to work. It wasn't even StreamYard's fault this time, and I'm just like. Hi.
Well, we were talking about your quest to find a better streaming software, and what are you going to be testing out tomorrow?
It's called OneStream Live.
Okay,
it rolls right.
That's a terrible name, by the way.
Terrible logo too, but the interface and the options are pretty nice. So
yeah, they need a marketing person. You need to have like a one-line zinger or something, just a one-word company. But
yeah, OneStream in their logo is awful because it's live. Live is on top of OneStream, and it's just it looks like something that would give you. It looks like malware.
Oh God.
I don't know why I'm reviewing it. I guess it's supposed to, people say it works great, but you know.
And then the week after you're doing EVMux, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the week after that, I'm going to do a mad scientist experiment.
Oh yeah, are you gonna try to pull people's video in through OBS from Discord viewers or something like that?
I could. No, what I'm going to do is I have Nextcloud, which is a server that you run off your own computer. It's basically like Google services. Well, they have a talk that you can have, depending on how fast your computer is, you can have up to like 40 people on there.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
Wow. So I was going to see if everybody, I mean, you might catch what I have if you sign into my computer, but basically I was going to send invites and then and record it through OBS. Just for fun. I always wanted to see
that interests me because like a lot of people have a spare potato that they could easily turn into a server for that, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. And I have a AliExpress like old server board. They take an old Xeon from like the third generation, but they put DDR4 on it. I don't know how they do it. And then I have a headless. This is how nerdy I am, people. I have a headless mining card that is the equivalent of a 1050 Ti. It has no outs, but it doesn't matter because it's just a server. I can a remote desktop into it, so I can it actually can decode, and I can make it be a game server if I wanted to. So yes.
Could you imagine?
Why do you have to imagine? We can make it happen. I mean, obviously, it would probably explode, but yes, I do.
Did you ever get a chance to check out that Brave thing that I was telling you about?
That was going to be the other one too. Yeah, it was going to be those
okay.
two. Let's see if we can mad scientist that one. Yeah, but yes, M Campy U fan. They use the word Latinx in their terms and conditions. That's why I got rid of them. But Jellyfin, yes, but Jellyfin, if you know what you're doing, is eons better. It is amazing. So
well, we were talking about Restream earlier and how they had Ukraine flags, and now apparently OBS.
Are you able to pull that picture back up?
What was OBS
ABF?
saying? Yeah.
Which one?
The OBS one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were like just talking about, and then we started talking about what you've been doing, and
yeah. So this might change your mind on the OBS part, Mo. Is someone asked why Rumble wasn't listed as a service in OBS in the support area of OBS? And someone representing the company said Rumble has not provided anything. And even if they did, they host hateful and racist content, and we want nothing to do with their platform.
You're open source people. It
yeah.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
I mean, they might change their tune if Rumble wasn't such a trash platform. But
I'm pretty sure
they just used they used the truth to try to tag on a falsehood to it.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, well, if this is true, then this is also true. But the people that don't bathe, that live in Reddit, believe that wholeheartedly. So.
But there are a lot of softwares out there that can do the same thing as OBS. It just may not be as streamlined. So
it wouldn't be hard to make it more streamlined. I could say that. I like the like difficulty of making things, because there's like you can make all kinds of graphics, and like the world's the limit as long as you know what you're doing. So, but that's the problem. Everything's woke. But like, and I'm not saying that just to everything's woke. No, you go to Restream. You have the stupid Ukraine asset there, which you can turn off. You don't have to look at them ever again. You can just turn that off. And
I don't even go to Restream anymore because I have it through OBS, so I don't have to go to the website unless every once in a while I'll have to reset it. I'll have to go to there and put it back into OBS. But
StreamYard's crap. They do that. Restream, OneStream Live. I'm not sure, but when I look at the website, I'm like. Riverside FM was one that is just like it. Just when they're ultra woke is when they have the freckly light skinned black people. You're like, all right, we're just fuck it, we're done. We're going right to the end. And if you have vitiligo, that's just a bonus. So it's just like, come on. But yeah, it is what it is. If it's a net positive and it lets you stream and you can make a smidgen of money on the side. I'm not saying it's like, I'm not like Dark Side Phil where it's like, hey, give me all your money, But if it helps you more than it's being stupid, then it is what it is. Not many there.
MCAP U fan says we need tech gurus to make OBS calls ABS Alec Baldwin server. So that reminds me, I forgot to add this as a tab, but I now have a Minecraft dedicated server rolling.
Oh, you finally got it going, huh?
Yeah. So
nice.
We got a couple people in there last night. Nagranal was able to join through some weird magic from his PlayStation. Nerd Wars was able to join on his PC, and I think Phantom, he had to go to bed, but yeah, it's working. We'll probably launch it maybe tonight. And all of us will hop in there. Now, the way to get into it is you're going to have to contact me. I'm not going to let in anyone that I don't know. So this is only going to be people that I know or that people that I know that will vouch for. So you'll have to contact me and I'll add you to the white list. That's right. You have to go and get yourself onto a white list. So yeah, I think it's going to be fun. I haven't played Minecraft in years. I forgot how to do all the things. So we're all just going to be in there trying to figure it out and trying to create Macedonia from nothing. So
you're in for a good time.
Do you have like a DMs open on X? That's probably the best way people can.
Yeah, they're open on X as long as you don't use keywords that make you sound like a bot. Then they go to the part of DMs where I see them once a month, you know.
Right.
So, but other than that, just contact me on Discord. So yeah, that'll be fun. And let's see here. All right, I don't know if you guys have heard of this guy named Rival X Factor. Whoops, I just unshared it. That was dumb. He is a YouTuber I was started watching a long time ago. He does a lot of Battlefield content, and he's asking thoughts on the Battlefield 6 class system. So this chart's kind of confusing until you read this. The class system is defined by two main components: customizable and class defining. And this is for the new Battlefield 6 that's still coming out and they're testing for. And I think they're testing the waters as far as if this is going to work or not.
Yeah.
The customizable components empower players to explore and push the boundaries of their roles within their chosen class, while also still adhering to the expectations of the class. The class-defining components are designed to enhance pick-up-and-go playability and reinforce expectations of your class identity. So what they're talking about is that people are going to have access to every single gun in the game. But if you're a certain class, like let's say you're a sniper role and you choose a sniper rifle, then you get access to some of these signature traits and stuff like that.
Right.
I don't particularly like this. I like how Battlefield 4 did it. They had certain guns that were locked down to certain classes, and then they had SMGs and the carbines available to everyone. I thought that was a really, really great balance, and I feel like they should just go back to that.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, Battlefield 4 was for the last good one, in my opinion.
Same.
Like Battlefield 1.
This is complicating it too much. Like, I get they're trying to be innovative here, but I feel like you're going to, just make it muddy. Like you're going to add too much, flavor where it just doesn't need to be that complicated to our, FPS Battlefield taste buds. It just give it to us simple. Go back to the things that worked well. I feel like that's what a lot of these companies have lost sight of. Like, it worked then, it'll still work now, and just change some of the other aspects of the game, like we've already kind of seen so far. So, but I like that. The aspect of what you mentioned, ABF.
Yeah, like I don't know, it feels weird seeing someone with a rocket launcher and a sniper rifle or something. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Was this Call of Duty?
The
Warzone?
Make the engineer have a carbine or SMG. I like that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know, because I like how Battlefield lets you do whatever you want with all the vehicles available to you, right? But then I like that they force you to play, within your class as well. I mean, imagine if you were the medic and you have a sniper rifle.
Right, medic with a sniper rifle or like an LMG. Like, what?
You're not going to be dropping med packs for people. They're going to have to go climb a mountain and then pull it off your back probably because they added that feature,
Yeah. I always prefer medic class in those games. Damn good medic.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Brisket?
No, Brisket.
What's up, Brisket?
We still don't know, by the way.
I was more of a support person.
Oh, yeah. Shotguns were for every class also. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The medics in Battlefield 1, yeah.
Yeah, I hated Battlefield 1. That game sucked.
Oh, I fucking loved it. I still play
time on that game.
I played it the other day, actually.
Yeah, and the people that like Battlefield 1 don't like Battlefield 4.
Which is weird.
I thought Battlefield 4 was good.
I just like people that like Battlefront don't like Battlefield.
We know, Norman.
I like both.
You go have your Star Wars over there and let us adults talk over here. Okay?
Damn straight, I'm having my Star Wars over there.
Look, I gotta side with Norman. I'm going Star Wars. Star Wars.
Man, not you too.
Battlefield 4 was the best, man. I could have taken out 2 Death Stars with the way I flew that gosh darn helicopter. I could fly it in the parking garage without touching anything. That's I played
air
so
guns
much.
in Battlefield 1. I just love the sound. It was like.
I liked running over people with horses. That was pretty fun.
Oh, the horse, dude! I had way
And
too many kills with
people.
horse.
That was okay.
I used to have a Battlefield app. I had like 500 something kills because you get like stars every 100 kills or something, like 50 of them. And that would have been like 5,000. Yeah, that sounds about right though.
Battlefield 2 was pretty good. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I always always loved
On
when
PC?
you would put like 8 C4s on a snowmobile. And you could go full speed, bail, not to catch any damage, and just take out a conquest point. You just see bloop bloop. Your kill feed would just fill up.
Oh, you got the playtest? That's awesome. I entered in and they haven't sent me anything yet. Let me check.
I haven't either.
It kind of reminds me of something, Mo. Can I share my
Saturday.
screen real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Short clip I want to show here.
Thank you, Matthew.
Nick will appreciate this. Is it showing?
There we go.
Oh, okay. All right. We need to try this, Nick.
Let's do it. Let me see it. Oh, I saw this. Yes.
How they did it, but
Human cannon.
It's just too early.
what is the cannon he's on though?
It's the one that you can from the one mission.
Oh, damn.
Dude, what?
It actually treated his body as a projectile. That was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's got the portable hell bomb.
One more time.
Oh yeah, the portable hell bomb. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's okay.
That
his
makes
back,
sense.
yeah.
That's
Insane.
smart.
And he does the
Little salute.
Yeah,
For
little salute.
democracy.
Dude, that's sick.
That's so fucking
That's
cool.
cool.
They couldn't have timed it any better if it went
Yeah.
out right when he hit.
Perfect timing. Imagine if he was doing like the lockstep as he got launched though too.
Oh man,
That would
yeah.
be great.
I love that.
Nick, did you see this video? Oh shit, it's in the wrong tab now. It's a real quick one.
Watch Daggerdall leave the studio because he closes
I
something
probably
again.
will. Try to share this. I can't really see the stream right now. You have to tell me when
There
it's
you go.
sharing. All right, this is the song I was talking about.
Yes.
We heard earlier.
Yeah.
Just walking around and like starts taking like mad damage. I think that's a mod, the glowing eyes.
People were
Trying to kill
begging. People were begging them not to fix this bug where that happens.
Apparently, it's still in the game. A lot of people in the comments were like, "How do you do this? How do you do this?" Apparently, you just have to time the emote correctly, like on a certain frame of the emote, it'll start doing it like that. Because normally,
That's amazing.
it's like
I'm so disappointed that
same
Mech
thing,
did not
but-
squish that guy. I'm very disappointed.
The mech respected the walk though.
Well,
I
where's
love driving the mech in that game. That's my favorite.
Oh, average flag bearer aura farming.
I love
like-
I love how the mech has taillights for some reason.
Yeah.
like just be respectful because we're from a managed democracy. We still got to let you know if we're going to turn left or right.
Yeah.
I like how
There's
in
so
that
many little
last
touches in
frame
that
that it
game.
showed his teammates running around shooting everything, and I can just imagine it's like, stop fucking rocking around and fight.
Oh, by the way,
Eventually somebody's gonna kill you.
the Emancipator exosuit is apparently good at shooting down those Leviathans. By the
Oh,
way,
really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what those things are called. Okay.
yeah,
I'm not up to date on like all the names, but
I love that it's called the Emancipator.
So
I love using the mech
to me, it's a
suits.
perfect excuse to get back into the game because one thing I
Oh,
loved
dude.
about Helldivers was the sound engineering, like
Yes.
just the clink of the bullets and the,
Oh
just
god, yeah.
the
So
mu-
well
obviously the
done.
music's great and the guy that composes it is awesome. He's super cool. Thanks everybody in his comments for on the theme video, and it's just it's amazing. Like just like because you like there's games where they're just not that great. There's movies like Christopher Nolan's famously bad about his sound engineering. His movies are great, but he can't engineer sound worth a crap.
Let's go ahead and talk about Helldivers
Oh,
2 is seeing an uptick. And so Helldivers 2 players numbers are looking pretty healthy following the release of its latest update. Heart of Democracy, reaching peaks the game as hasn't seen since its initial post-release launch. Just want to show this here. Boom, look at that.
Oh wow.
Huge.
The marketing is so
Huge.
good, and it's like the lore behind it too, because like this whole time the Illuminate has been creeping closer and closer.
Wow,
to the Earth.
Look at that 24-hour peak.
And that's not including
Wow.
the in-game statistic with active Helldivers from PlayStation players either. Like,
Right.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's really successful. They brought like half of their launch peak back, basically. Close to half anyways. Let's see here. Showing almost 198,000 concurrent players online, calling it potentially the largest simultaneous return of players for Helldivers, adding that the team did a mega job on the update. Helldivers 2 is currently $27.49, by the way, and I think it's through this fantastical May Madness site.
Hey, Sophie.
What's up, Sophie?
Forget. Yeah, I don't want to click on that right now, but yeah, it takes you to some site that I'm not that familiar with, but it looks like a legit site for like buying.
Fanatical
games.
is, yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten cheaper games and like keys from them before, I believe.
Okay. And then I figure
Helldiver.
we'll let this play a little bit.
No sound.
I can turn sound on. Oh,
don't hear it.
Sharing the window. 1 sec. I need to do tab to share audio.
Yeah, me and Nerd Slap are playing last night though, and like Super Earth is a ton of fun. I was having such a blast on it. Like I liked it because like there's a lot more cover. But like, yeah, it was really good time.
Yeah, I was streaming it last night with Cinny and Demon Carol. Then Nagy jumped in. We were that one mission with the ships just keep dropping in. That was
that's a good one. Yeah,
so fun.
How do you beat that mission though? We were taking out every ship that we could as fast as we could, and like 5 minutes before we still had 5 minutes left of the mission, and it was like
8 minutes left, and there were like 10 ships, and it was like fail, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
It could be a glitch, but
there's a counter on the top right, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
It tells you how many you're in.
Right? Yeah, we were down to like 8 ships left or something.
Yeah,
you didn't fight hard enough.
6.
I may or may not have killed Cinny once, but that could be fake news from the Illuminate broadcasting that though. So
yeah, that always.
everything.
I've been known for my friendly fire in Helldivers.
Oh, me too.
So
yeah, it happens.
I don't think
you're democracy.
Yeah, I don't know if you're playing Helldivers correct if you don't at least team kill someone once per match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes I find it funny to throw my supplies at people's feet as we're talking and they don't realize it,
Like I kicked a grenade that the Illuminate threw right at Cinny, and I was like, "Move, Cinny!" And she was like, "Huh?" And just boom.
What was when this first came out? We were playing, and I think it was Project Taco.
Yeah,
and somebody threw a supply grenade, and it stuck to him, and he tried to jump out of the way for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
because we all knew it was coming. We're like, "Oh, nice try."
Sometimes the timing of stuff is so funny in the game.
That happened to me in Nerd Slab. He had just spawned in a mech, and I threw the resupply, and it like connected to his foot, and like he couldn't get it off, so he's walking around trying to like avoid it, and it just goes right down and destroys his mech. He was so pissed.
Can you send me a clip of that? I need something to
that
make me
day.
happy.
Did you clip that?
I need a happy place.
Maybe I'll see if I have a clip of it, but I don't know if I do.
Yeah,
those things will sneak right up on you.
They're lethal. Because it's not just like here's 2 of them by themselves. There's like 12 meatballs. You getting shot with artillery at the same time. A bunch of Voltless running at you in droves. It's just
flesh mobs.
Yeah,
I hate
those
things. Number 1 least favorite enemy in the game.
Meatballs. They fry good.
Bye, Sophie.
Later, Sophie.
Later.
Get your computer fixed so we can hell dive.
I think I missed this one. Warp Rare for 199. Jessica likes chick metal.
She has good taste. I can confirm.
Okay. Hey,
nothing wrong with that, is there?
No.
I don't know
Mission
what that
Impossible is coming. Mission Impossible 2. While the movie sucked, the soundtrack was great. They had Kitty on it. They had Brackish by Kitty. Kitty's a great metal band.
Yeah, my friend used to love Kitty.
Kitty.
I like
Have
baby
you guys
metal.
been seeing
Baby
all the
metal
clips
slaps.
from the like new
Baby metal?
showings
Yeah.
for Mission
I
Impossible?
didn't know you worked for Helldivers. Oh wait, sorry, Naganol. My bad.
Just the Deadeye. Going back to what
I saw
Mo said about
Poppy
the
not
sound
too long
design.
ago.
Deadeye sounds
I saw
so cool.
Poppy too. I was not a fan. They like Poppy like headlined for I was at an
Here's all the
Avenged
shit
Sevenfold
upgrades.
concert, and it was just not good.
The upgrades that do nothing to your guns except add scopes and magazines and silencers and camos and muzzles.
It's shit, Nick. It's shit.
You know what else is? You know what else sucks about the weapons customization that they added? They gave you a nice little magazine, visualizer that shows exactly how your recoil pattern works and your bullet spread. But who fucking cares about that?
Yeah, literally.
That's
it's like a
lame.
grid that when you there's certain things it'll like show you like the spread of a shotgun. Like you can get one that's like a duckbill, so it'll be like this, and then it'll like tighten in like choke.
Well, I want to be able to go
on
into a private lobby like JGod and go up against a blank wall and just fire my AR, and see what the controller recoil is like. But
Dude, I can't wait to get that choke on my incendiary shotgun. It's so beast. I feel like that'll be really good against the flesh mobs.
It's still one of the best multiplayer games. Even after well over a year now. I mean, I know it won multiplayer game of the year last year with the awards, which again, awards taken with a grain of salt, but I think because of these updates, the one thing I appreciate about these devs is that number one, they definitely listen to the actual community, not so much the figs on Discord, and they won't get into that, but like they actually appreciate the things that we say. I mean, obviously there was a lot of ruckus that happened last year, and they're like, okay, like we're gonna go on course correction. We hear you guys. We broke things in the game. We're gonna fix those things. We're gonna change the weapons back. We're going to continue to add more. And I mean, I think it was sometime last year they talked about like the longevity of things that they like will experience, and then they did say that we would be fighting on Super Earth at one point. We will be fighting on I believe it's called Cyberstan is the bot's home world, and that we will see more of the bugs and their like origination. Like there's still so much that we haven't seen, and I don't know how much they're going to pull in from the first game, but first game had 15 difficulty levels. It had specific boss planets that were time gated for you in order to defeat them. So like there's still a lot that they can do. Like I mean, this game is far from being a dead game, and if this sort of major update is anything to prove, with the influx of players have come back to show like, hey, we still care about what you guys are doing, then I definitely can see like some good things coming in the future of Helldivers.
And that's my problem with people saying that adding all of these customization options is shit, because if they're listening to the fans, then why would they bother giving us more stuff if we're complaining about the stuff they've given us?
Right. So I have to touch on one point. I don't want to know the origin of the bugs or anything. It's more fun to have it as headcanon. To like kind of explain it, I think would be bad, because
not so much origin, but more so like we'll fight like the Brood Queen, basically, but
yeah, but don't I just hate when you explain everything, because part of it is the stories that you make in your mind, your headcanon.
Oh, for sure.
Because like Starship Troopers, we don't know where the bugs came from. We don't care. This is because they took out Buenos Aires, so we got to take them out. Yeah,
remembrance.
It came from that part of town.
Those.
I love the fact that they did that. Like it's the satire they included in this game is amazing.
Aren't they making another Starship Troopers movie, or like talking about making a new one?
I believe so. Yeah.
And I think they want to try to bring back a couple of the original people.
There we go. Answer's no. Answer's no. She's still there. I just pulled that up. She was talking earlier this morning.
Be kind, lols.
Yeah. What is this gay flag about? What is that one?
Gay.
I mean, they're all gay, but like, what kind of gay is it?
Gay squared.
Super gay.
Turbo gay.
Managed homosexuality.
Oh, this looks like a turbocharger. This is turbocharging the gayness of the flag.
Oh my god, turbo gay.
Complain about the region locking in the game.
Is that a super gay or a turbo gay?
And then she's got her Reddit and Blue Sky in there. Nothing else.
Oh my god,
isn't that hilarious?
Well, what is this? This is Discord.
Yeah, this is the Baskinator, the community manager for Helldivers 2.
Well, Zoman Boney might not have to give her a visit.
Arrowhead community manager.
Yeah, that's a real low key name.
You should see the avatar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Surprising they never got rid of her, to be honest.
Yeah,
that is.
And a lot of people complain about how what she was probably one of the people that are saying like everybody who plays the game's a fascist or whatever. But like, people who make the game, how does I don't know, but I know a lot of people complain about that. Like, oh, they say that anybody who plays it is a fascist. It's like, So the whole game is like satire, and if we're fascists for playing it, then what are the people who made the game?
I know, right?
Well, you're the one pushing the buttons, Nagranal.
Got true.
Right. Break those buttons too.
Yeah, I think your drywall would have something to say about that.
In fact,
too.
you know, can anybody tell if he's got any new posters this week?
I was asking the same thing.
I think so.
No, that one's old.
I think there's one.
You can't even see this one.
I
holes.
Came across this video.
No drama.
One of these Asmongold clips. I find these pretty funny. This is kind of fun. Let's see here.
Saying like it's just this is probably why Asmon stopped playing retail WoW. This isn't really why I stopped playing retail WoW, but I'll say that it's one of the reasons. Like in general, it's one of the problems that I've had with the game is that, like, basically, like I want a game that is a masculine, aggressive game. It doesn't cover any of these social issues, and if it does, it's in like a mature way. I want a game with big, sweaty men killing each other and dying for honor, tradition, glory, and their oath to their country and to their faction and to their allegiance to their king. And if we're not getting that, if we're not getting Space Marine 2, if we're not getting the Warlords of Draenor cinematic, you know, I don't know what we're doing. Right? Like this is it, like that's what WoW used to be too. WoW used to be that game. Now it's not that game.
He gets more based every day.
I know.
Yeah. Every day.
By the way, I think
agree
his
with
voice dropped a little bit. I'm not even kidding. Like he sounds like he's got a little more testosterone.
Well, you know what happened?
I'm dead serious.
No, you know what happened?
That
not wrong.
and
You're
one
not
from
wrong,
like a few
Mo.
months earlier, and he'll be like, "Hey, I'm Asmongold. Look at my roaches."
He got his heart pumping when he was cleaning his house, and it gave him a little bit of testosterone. Yeah,
got a couple levels of tea going.
Yep, got that cardio.
Cleaning his room.
I've heard cockroach poo kind of does that to your endocrine system.
I hate to break it to you, Mo, but Gunho Mac knows where the bugs came from. They came from Asmongold's apartment.
But
I'm doing my part.
Whoa!
The only good bug is a dead bug.
That's right.
You got rid of the rat too, I think, right?
No, there's a dead rat in the rafters, and he didn't know you're supposed to step on the rafters and not the actual drywall part. And apparently, I don't know if he went through, but there's a giant hole in his ceiling.
I'm sure his leg.
Oh, you go through. Yeah. I've unfortunately done that in a prior career. I went right through the ceiling.
Yeah, my dad is a carpenter, so thankfully I was taught early on.
Same.
I'm surprised the rat stepped on the drywall and didn't fall through the ceiling. That's how it's not that strong.
Let's see here. For no particular reason at all, I just wanted to show this.
I will play your game now.
I'm sold.
And this is what game?
How much? Doesn't matter.
That other guy in the video game is totally gay. Didn't even look at her once. Just look, Chad.
Speaking of butts, I gotta get back into what is it?
Working out.
First Descendant.
First Descendant.
When
yeah.
when that DLC drops.
Was that not First Descendant? That game we just saw?
No.
Oh, what do you think that was?
I thought it was.
Well, you can't
That's
adjust
what I
the
thought.
boobs and butt sliders in that game. So
Well, it
There's no
said it was a new
customization
feature.
character.
What if they added that?
Yeah, if they did, then that's amazing because I know they added the
faces,
jiggle
the
effects.
face and look. Yeah.
So
So I might re-download First Descendant if that's the case.
First Descendant stream coming real soon. Apparently, when does DLC
maybe-
drop?
I had a lot of fun with that game for a while.
I played the beta a couple times before it came out. And I mean, I enjoyed it because I had stopped playing Destiny because I was like pissed at what Bungie kept screwing up naturally. But I was looking forward to it. It just didn't have much end game, unfortunately.
I think it has a decent amount now. I mean, there's a ton of things to upgrade in the game.
Yeah, I've seen. I'll still keep track of it from time to time, but I don't have it installed at the moment. But I mean,
It's a bit of a grind though, but
yeah, that
I can
too.
deal with that for certain games. And they're going to collaborate with Nier Automata, so you'll have 2B in the game, or at least a 2B skin or outfit, which they collaborate with everybody because it's one of the fucking best damn video games I've ever played.
I'm still waiting for Helldivers to do a Warhammer 40K collab.
Ooh, that would
I don't know if they will, but they might add like a similar armor or something.
Yeah, I mean the current war bond that dropped, like that armor looks real close to some of the armors or like normal soldiers in 40K as it is.
Yeah.
Which is why I was like, oh, I gotta get that for the 40K comparison. But like they did the Killzone crossover, which was unexpected. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I know they also talked about potentially doing something with like Halo. I think the community's been asking for some sort of Halo crossover, but my only thought is what guns do they bring? Like, I don't think like the AR would really work. Now, the BR would be my choice.
I think if it ever happens, will be when Helldivers launches on Xbox. That's when it'll happen.
Maybe.
Well, isn't that an if? Aren't they contracted under Arrow? Like, would they be able to even do that eventually?
Well, Gears of War is on the PlayStation soon, so you would think there would be some like the gear's got to be getting greased up at this point. You got to.
And also, Arrowhead have said that their next game is not going to be tied down with Sony, so they can publish it wherever they like.
Right, but I think that Arrowhead made that game for Sony, and Sony has a say as to where Helldivers 2 goes.
Yeah, I know, but they'll make like a year or two because it won Game of the Year last year, so they're trying to sort of stretch out those sales. But it will go to Xbox eventually. It will.
Yeah. Oh, here, check this out. And it might in some way, anyways. So the rumors that were coming out from this Ecstasis person, Windows based, is what the new Xbox is going to be. Kind of interesting. Get ready for updates. But
compatibility.
Yeah, so this is a computer. They're describing a computer in all of these.
Yeah.
So
well, it's been this way for years. You may as well just buy a computer if you want to play Xbox games.
The first Xbox was essentially a Pentium 3 computer, like just kind of boosted. Yeah.
Yeah, and again, this is all rumor, but I've been saying that this, at least adds up to what I've been saying. So I guess it's my confirmation bias of me seeing the trend of the consoles turning into PCs. So
you know what'll make me get Game Pass if they put? I haven't checked. I don't know if it's on there, but Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. That game.
Oh, why?
It's a good game.
Does it come with all the mods?
And then it got banned.
If you know.
In this country here, the second game was banned. Actually, all sequels have been banned in this country. So, wild.
Is it because the game is just too good? Is that why?
It's because the girls are in bikinis.
Oh,
or not. If you want
the Gooners go way back, man.
I never played X. I thought it was
2004, right?
It was an original Xbox.
Yeah, it was 2002, or it was like
something like that, right?
Somebody did a lot of work. It's
yeah,
not like modding an NES game. They really had to go in there and remove the assets and include assets.
You dirty dog, was a good volleyball
assets.
Oh, yes,
assets. So Nerd Slap was said to be some of these today. I don't know if you guys heard about Google's new VO3 AI.
Yeah, this trailer's ridiculous.
Their stuff is a little bit too good.
We can talk.
No more silence.
Yes, we can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk with accents.
Oh, I think that would be marvelous.
Yes, it is very fun. But
yes, it is very good.
It's very fun.
I can talk.
Yes.
We can talk.
Yes.
We can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk.
Yes.
We can talk. No.
Yes.
We can talk as cartoons.
This is amazing.
Imagine all the narrative possibilities.
We can. What am I watching?
This is AI.
That was the weird part where they had.
Yeah, this is 100% AI. Her face looks kind of messed up, but this is like really high quality. You could probably fix that later somehow.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can
I'm
pause
just saying,
on a normal video of a real person and their face will look fucked up.
I'll leave it muted.
The crazy thing is, though, is they did the 40s movie with the 40s recording with the mid-Atlantic accent, which is, hey, everybody, how you doing? You know, smoke Lucky Strike cigarettes. They're good for you. 4 out of 5 doctors recommend for pregnant women Lucky Strike.
This scene right here is incredible. Like, look at how
that one
their
is
faces are and everything.
I was saying earlier in the video, some of them you can see like the curves around the edges, that kind of thing. But these ones are really good.
Crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah,
I was seeing stuff that people are buying credits for this, and I think there's an option that's like you can drop $250 on it, and they're using up all of their credits in just like a couple of hours because they're just putting whatever they can.
I believe
as
it.
prompts. It's ridiculous.
Gooch, what's up?
Yo,
what's up, Gooch?
How's it going?
And then I have another one. I don't like this one, but I'm going to show it because I saw it. Now you guys have to see it.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry.
There's J and A's involved. Let's just say that.
I might go.
It's been a long day. Thank you. I was here.
I don't know if I
What the hell?
Let's
watch it again. I believe Mayo was here.
I'm not watching nothing, dude. I'm not watching that. That's fucked up.
Jesus.
What is keto? It's keto. It's fine.
I mean, sure. I'd rather just see someone spoon eat a spoonful of beef tallow instead, but damn.
I would.
That sounds good too.
Better. By the way, beef tallow is amazing, but I would never eat it. It's yeah.
I
like mayonnaise.
You can't even get it off your hands when you get on there. You're like, well, yeah.
Facts. I'm like,
yeah.
They won't come off my damn hands.
My brother got a sub from the gas station up the road here one time, and it was literally like 50% mayonnaise. Was the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life. Never got a sub from there again.
I love mayo. If there's too much mayo on a sandwich, I'm like, all right, cool.
You're a pig.
Hey, avocado is always better than mayonnaise, 100%.
Hey, you could hang out with Madame Savvy and have dry sandwiches all you like.
No, I like mayonnaise. I just don't like it to be 50% mayonnaise. I like maybe like 5 to 10%.
That was the worst part about getting Subway when I was broke. Was you get the mayonnaise pocket and part of the sandwich.
Oh yeah, that is gross.
It would look good until you got the one part where they were trying to go, and it just kind of came out in like a giant glob. But they just, instead of spreading it out, they're like, well, I got stuff I got to do. I'm getting paid minimum wage, so you get the glob in the middle, and it's the most disgusting thing ever.
You know what's even worse is the mayonnaise with olive oil. Oh, I can't even like put that on my sandwich.
Ban steak, man. Everybody,
avocados from Mexico.
Ban yourself.
Avocados in the chat.
Everybody put avocados in chat. Mo loves it when you do that.
Drop them boys.
That's not even me. That's Moxie Dame's her rear end. I was being very nice there. I could have went like
no.
All in.
Avocados are now your thing.
No, they're not.
Found out what it tastes
She knows what they taste like.
Yeah, you
I
don't want to see what they taste like?
Found out what it tastes like.
I know what avocados taste like.
I bet you do.
I agree with Vagabundo.
What did Vagabundo say? Oh,
just put water. Enjoy swimming.
Oh, of course he would.
Whoa. Okay, Gooch. All right, we need a new guest.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Can I ban Gooch?
Damn.
Look, Mo, all I'll say is I kind of got him for you.
Dude, like that covers half his face because he's eating avocado underneath it.
Here's the thing. Those are Canadian avocados. American avocados are, when you do
I can't hear you, Bo. Your mouth is covered.
Are avocados American? Don't they grow in another country?
No, they're well, I mean, they are Mexico and California.
So okay.
Yeah,
well, obviously, I wouldn't consider California to be America.
It is a different country. They're retarded there, so yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of retarded, I have to go. I don't know how to segue that one. You
didn't even have to give you a funny transition. You did it all on your own. I'm so proud of you.
Look, when you segue, sometimes it's your only play. It's like playing Scrabble with nothing but vowels. It's like, okay, I guess we're doing this, So all right. Well, sorry I didn't get to stream with you too much there, Nick, but
it's all good. Good to see
you. We got the bond on beef tallow, which is always a good thing because people don't understand how awesome it is. So
it's the best.
The best.
Yes.
So it's the greatest. It's the greatest. I used to have butter. Now I have tallow. I put it on everything, especially my skin. No, just kidding.
Dude, no. Have you actually tried that?
Yeah. Well, accidentally, because I can't get it off. I don't have a choice. Once you get it on your hands, it doesn't come off. So
they make it for your face. That's a nice clip
right there.
I can believe it. It does feel good after. Anyways, I'm providing so many clips, falling into a trap. But yes, so Leighton gave the GCA in about 10 minutes or so. Pleasure being on here with all y'all. I started with compliments and ended up with avocados and beef tallow on my hands.
Oh, and this guy's gonna be there.
That's right.
He is.
It's Gooch Week. He's gonna.
It is Gooch Week.
Yeah, this is the final day of Shark/Gooch Week. So.
Gooch.
It's gonna be a good show.
It's amazing. All right. Well,
I just had you make the thumbnail Shark Week.
I know.
But it was Gooch instead. Damn it!
Next
Missed
year.
Opportunity. Yeah.
Next year. Yes.
We'll have another Gooch Week next year.
Yes, I'll have a shark with poutine and all dressed potato chips. It'll be wonderful.
Throw in a maple leaf too.
Of course. The worst flag this side of the on the Western Hemisphere. So, all right, guys. Have a good one.
See you later, man.
You're awful, but I love you. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Later, Mo. All righty. Now that we ditched the fig, we can talk about more gaming stuff. I thought this was interesting. So Mind's Eye is the producer from let's see here. One of the original founders of Grand Theft Auto, producer.
Mm-hmm.
Is making this through Build Boy, and they're
Build a
launching
Rocket Boy. Yeah.
Build a Rocket Boy. I don't even know why I said that. Mind's Eye actually looks pretty fun, and I'm excited for it. They've released what the hardware specs needed for it are going to be, which means they're getting a bit closer to it coming out.
Ooh.
So, and it is going to be Unreal Engine 5. So these are probably not going to be too surprising to people.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm recommending a 40 series now.
It's got another raid.
And another raid.
Oh, Horror with Neds. Thank you so much,
everyone.
Horror.
Welcome.
But let me know next time you're in Phoenix again. We'll have to go out to eat again. But just thought point that out.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing Engine. To me, there's something off about it. Like it looks kind of a little rough around the edges.
I agree.
But
I'm still curious. Yeah. Let's see here. And then another one here. Monster Hunter Wilds is still 2025's best-selling game so far.
Nice.
And
I still need to play this. I started playing it. I maybe have 10 or so hours into it, and then I don't know what else came out, but yeah, I really need to get back to it. I was really enjoying it.
We got a bunch of good games this year. So let's go over this really quick. So Monster Hunter Wilds is number 1. Assassin's Creed Shadows is number 2. Best selling games. How do we know that? How do we know that?
Fake news. It's not number 2.
Yeah, I don't know if I
prove
believe
it.
that.
Yeah, where the numbers.
That impression was really good.
Elder Scrolls
I just gotta say that was
remastered.
spot on.
I feel like this should be higher than Assassin's Creed. Maybe after more time passes, it will pass it or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably is.
MLB, some baseball game, which I've never heard of. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Not surprising.
Yeah, that's believable.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 at number 6. That's pretty good for a small studio like that.
Yeah, it is.
WWE. Not a huge fan of those games. No. Although I used to play them when I was younger. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with
Like a 64? Oh god, heck yeah.
Yeah.
No, PlayStation 1. Even I think PlayStation 2 had a couple good ones.
Haven't played a wrestling video game in ages.
Yeah, I mean,
Civ 7, which does not have positive reviews currently. People just blindly bought it, like myself, and it's not that great of a game. It needs more time to cook. They need to fix
for Auto Explore. They need to bring back Auto Explore. Come on,
they really do.
It's like all
In fact,
I'm really asking for.
I saw you launch it recently, Nerd Slap. Did you put some hours into it? What do you think?
I'll be honest, they really haven't added a whole lot of new features. It feels like it's still the same as it was when it released. You know, maybe like a couple of like visual things were changed, but
yeah,
other than that, nah. I'll still play it every now and again, but I prefer 6. I still prefer 6.
Me too.
Yeah. I like the idea of the commanders though, like being able to group up a bunch of units into one and like
that is nice.
I like that too, because then if you have trouble moving, you can merge them and then move. Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if anybody from the game studio is watching, put in Auto Explore for your scouts,
please,
for the love of God, just do it.
Who cares about basketball? PGA Tour.
Those games used to be fun too.
Split Fiction. I'm actually surprised this isn't higher. This is a really good game.
I want to check that out. I want to play that.
When was this list made?
What's that?
When was this list?
Yeah, this is a current article, May 21st.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised about some of these games.
This is just of 2025, which is crazy because look, Minecraft is on here in 2025.
Yes, now we come into the mainstays here. But also at Forza Horizon 5, I saw a funny thing. It took it from the PS5 launch of Forza Horizon 5, took it from like 62 on the list to number 2 for the month or something like that.
My question is, where the hell is Expedition 33?
I know.
Like, why are they
2 million copies sold times what? $40?
No, can I tell you why? Because it's not selling well in East. It's actually not.
That's right.
Doing that well in Japan.
Yep.
Surprising.
But like, what? I mean, I don't know.
There's a couple of Japanese publications recently that have given it good reviews, and I wonder maybe if they've been paid for or not, because it kind of came out a lot after, like maybe a month after the game's been released, something like that.
Yeah, and again, maybe it'll show up on this list if you give it more time, like towards the end of the year, because it came out in the middle of the year, right?
Yeah, it came out
a lot of these
last
games.
month.
Yeah, some of these games came out, early on in the year, so they had the entire time to cook.
Yeah.
And we have GTA 5, which has sold more in the last 3 months than most games will sell in their entire lifetimes.
Really crazy.
It's
insane.
And then Red Dead Redemption also. That's another one of their games.
That's been popping a lot on sale though. Like I see that all the time on Steam, like for $15. I mean, again, it's only $15, but still, like if people are paying full price for that, many years later, then that's awesome. I mean, it's a great game.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there's times where I'll hop on Red Dead and with friends, and we'll just go play poker. Like that's all we do is just go play poker. Same thing with GTA.
Here's Hook asking the right questions.
Very true.
We want to know how it sold everywhere.
Right.
Yep. And then Hogwarts Legacy, just barely getting on there, but
hanging on.
Yeah. That game came out 2 or 3 years ago?
2023.
23.
23. And it's still registering on top 20. That's impressive.
Yeah, and Spider-Man's only there because of the PC release, so people can mod the shit out of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a list of just games that came out this year.
Yeah, exactly. Like, or just like games, like remove sports games from these lists, because obviously there's a ton of people always buy the same sports games year in year out. I mean, like, cool, that's fine, but there's not like there's a lot that change either. So it's just like get rid of those games off this list and keep it to everything else at that point. But I'm curious to see what games are just only in 2025, because I guarantee you that Shadow's Assassin's Creed game is not accurate.
Yeah,
right.
It can't be.
No way.
It can't be, dude.
Norman played it. You liked it, right?
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah, I
remember
I give it a straight 5 out of 10 because they made a good game. It's just everything that's in the game is shite. If that makes sense, the content around it is shite. But they made a good game. The world is good, and the combat's nice, and it looks pretty, and the sound's pretty good, and there's just stuff going on. But the rest of it's just, awful.
Yeah, AAA games aren't supposed to be 5 out of 10.
No,
not at
all. And speaking of which, we got Oblivion Remastered was April's best-selling U.S. game. Forza Horizon 5, like Norman was saying, just the fact that it went to PS5 made it leap all the way to number 2.
Damn.
Wow. So it shows you the ratio of Xbox to PlayStation 5 players.
Yeah.
Well, that and Forza Horizon 5 has already been accessible on 2 other platforms. So, just the fact that it opened it, up to the other one, people poured in. But yeah. Norman, didn't you have a story to go right after this one?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Just pull that up. Little Cyberpunk news for Cyberpunk Orion that's coming out towards the end of the decade. Anyone here play Cyberpunk? Just curious.
Not yet.
I played a little bit of it on PlayStation when it came out.
That was rough, wasn't it?
Dark days.
Yeah,
the dark days.
Yeah.
So yeah, this little update from Mike Pondsmith, the creator. Just gonna go a quick read to this. So Spotify Polish publication CD Action. Mike Pondsmith, original creator, recently appeared for an interview on the channel for the Digital Dragons 25 event. During this interview, Pondsmith touched on the topic of 2077 sequel, featuring a new city inspired by a Chicago gone wrong. Says Pondsmith was asked if he was involved with the sequel, Project Orion. He replied not directly, but he gets to see the scripts, interacts with different departments working on the game, checking out new cyberware and more. He also spends a lot of time with the environment guys for the sequel, and that's where the new city comes in. There's another city we visit in Project Orion, and it seems it was an accidental slip. He immediately states he can't say any more than that. And then he stated that understands what environment guys are going with the new city. It's more of a Chicago gone wrong feel rather than a Blade Runner vibe. He also added that he sees the city, quotes, working for the upcoming game. So it seems like maybe more of a RoboCop than a Blade Runner, if they're going for that kind of thing. I don't know. Thoughts, anyone?
That actually could be very interesting. I might have to hop back into Cyberpunk.
I was thinking about playing it again because I haven't even played the DLC yet. My buddy was telling me about it. He said it's really good.
I'm thinking about getting it for PC just because, I mean, yeah, I did the PlayStation playthrough, but might not be a bad idea to do it on PC.
How beefy is your rig?
I think it could handle it. I mean, I've got the equivalent of a 3060 and then a Ryzen 7.
Not bad. So
you'll be fine.
The Ultimate Edition is currently £35 on Steam. Don't know what that would be in dollars. Maybe like 40 or something.
Not bad.
Like Hook says, Chicago gone wrong. So reality? I'm wondering, like, how much worse can it get?
Yeah, I don't think Chicago was ever right.
It might actually be better.
Let's see here. And then we got one more story here. Oh, that's the wrong word. There we go. Randy Pitchfork moves to justify comments that real fans would find a way to buy Borderlands 4 at $80.
What a take.
No thanks.
Gearbox CEO. Yeah, did anybody play Borderlands 3?
Nope. Played it like for an hour.
That's crazy, man. Everybody played Borderlands like 1 and 2, and like I had a lot of friends that played the pre-sequel even, and now like people don't even play the third one. So
yeah, I mean, I played the first one a ton back on Xbox, and then played the second one. Never played the third. And I don't know, I just never had any like desire to go back to it. But yeah, fat chance I'll spend $80 on a Borderlands game.
I'll wait for the sale.
Yeah, $5 sale or something.
Yeah.
Wait for that 90% discount to drop on Steam or something like that in like 4 years.
And this is also the guy that said that the Borderlands movie was fantastic and everybody should go see it. And
give me your money.
I watched the Borderlands movie so that I could talk about it, and holy shit, it is really, really bad. I actually don't know how that got past any sort of focus group or something.
It was bad.
Like, it did damage to the franchise. They should have not released it.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if it's just because of like Eli Roth's name or something along those lines. Like maybe he just knew someone to kind of give him a green light to get it done. But man, it is awful.
Well, I think I remember someone saying that Eli Roth just like slapped his name on it at last minute or something like that.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't have done that either, because that looks poorly on him. Yeah.
Agreed.
Was there a Borderlands show recently, or is that the movie I'm thinking of?
It's the movie.
The movie, yeah.
Uh-huh.
With Kevin Hart and Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett, yeah.
I'm surprised she, of all people, agreed to sign on for that movie. I mean, Kate Blanchett's an actually good actor or actress, and it's like you want to involve yourself in that shitty ass movie? Come on now.
Well, I think she said it was filmed through COVID, so it was like, just get me out of the house. I'll do fucking anything.
Yeah.
She probably regrets that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been better just to stay inside.
They didn't need to use Jack Black for the voice of Claptrap either. They could have just used the Claptrap voice actor.
Yeah.
So
Catch a ride.
Catch a ride.
Yeah.
Man, that game was so much fun back in the day.
I only played the first one. I never really.
The second was better.
I hear that from everybody who's
first
played
and
it.
second one are good.
I don't know. I never really liked the art style too much to begin with, but I think I just played it.
Yes.
I'm gonna be late.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't even started yet. We can't be late.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Very late.
Daggerdoll, give us your best outro. The best one. The greatest one ever.
Oh, wow.
10 out of 10.
All right. Nick, tell us where you're going to be at.
Well, this is the last stream for the week. I'll be in North Carolina, but the next time you can catch me online is Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Wait.
I got it cleared by my lawyers. Now go watch ABF and then go watch my replay.
I'm texting my lawyer right now.
Masculine Mondays, where we talk about why masculinity in cinema is important. Every movie, every week is a new movie. This Monday, we're talking about Saving Private Ryan, probably the only Tom Hanks movie I'll ever cover. But it's more so the importance of it being Memorial Day and just remembering our troops, our fallen heroes that gave their life for this country, to allow us to do shit like this on YouTube and to have fun and a good time and to enjoy our freedom and our guns and our red meat.
I prefer the miniseries version of
Band of Brothers.
Yep, Band of Brothers.
Oh, dude, yes,
It is the best. And if you want to, if you want your kid to turn out to be high T, show them that.
Agreed.
Super good show.
Yep.
It's much better than the movie. It's like I kind of want to cover the show like separately just because it's so good, man.
It really is. And maybe you should, because there's a whole younger generation that maybe isn't familiar with it. So
yeah. Could cover one like every week or something along those new episode every week. So maybe stay tuned. Ideas.
Yeah.
Just make sure to watch that after Off the Hip on Mondays.
And just leave a comment and a like and subscribe, and I'll be Gucci with that.
Daggerdoll, did you think of an outro, or are you good with your exhale?
I thought that was it.
Okay. Steak Man.
Yeah.
Tell us about how high T all your shit is.
Find me over on Kick. I'm on the road to 50 followers. I'm super excited. I'm getting there slowly but surely.
Nice.
I just did a Tarky stream yesterday. I usually do a Tarky stream every Tuesday. And then I believe tomorrow, me and Nerd Slap are going to play the new Doom, so that's going to be a ton of fun. Nice. I've also been playing Hogwarts. Oh yeah, let me know, man. But yeah, you can find me over there and then over here on Monday and Wednesday. And then I also do Nerd Files with the boys. And we recently just covered MK Ultra. That was a ton of fun.
Ooh,
but we
awesome.
recently just got over to 100 subscribers. So congratulations, Nerd Slap. That's huge, man.
Thank you.
Yep.
Wouldn't be possible without all you. So
Congrats.
thank you, everyone.
First big milestone. Hopefully more come.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Norman, what's going on with you?
Just past 60 subs on my YouTube channel, and then tomorrow starting up Rockstar Roulette. I'm not actually using a roulette wheel; it's just alliteration sounds nice. Starting with GTA 5, and then I'll bounce around the Red Deads. I might see what the collection's like, if it's fixed or not. If I'll play that, and I'm also in the process of trying to dig at my Xbox 360 and set that up. So hopefully, I might buy GTA 4 soon as well. So a bunch of
I love GTA 4.
Probably my favorite city. I don't know if it's my favorite overall, but Liberty City was my favorite place to be.
Not bad. Nerd Slap.
Well, you can find me here and there all over the internet. I'm usually either on Twitter and Discord, on Kick or YouTube, one of them. So you'll see me around. But yeah, if you haven't already, go sub to the Nerd Files channel. On the road to, I guess, 250 now. So working on that. But yeah, it was a good show tonight. It was great to have Nick on again, as always. And I wanted to just share something real quick, if I could.
Sure.
Well, I don't know if you saw this yet, ABF, but
I think I know what you're about to show. I did not.
Yeah,
I did
so
see
this
that.
is apparently your weekend attire.
No, this is fake news.
Okay,
this is AI. Yep,
all right.
my account got hacked.
Okay,
The sun was in my eyes.
I gotcha. And then just one other real short clip, real quick, if I could. I saw this. This one is actually really cool. I saw this and I was like, I need to figure out how he did this.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea what this is, but I like it. Yeah.
It's insane.
I'll take 3 of them.
Highly illegal.
How is it illegal?
You'll see.
Oh, it will be.
You'll see.
It doesn't shoot a projectile, therefore it's not a gun, according to the ATF.
All right, well, let's hope it stays that way.
Let me just turn it down a bit. It'll get a little bit loud.
The windup is crazy.
Also, I think you can shoot a projectile with a railgun that's not considered a firearm.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to figure out how he did that because I need 7.
One for each day of the week.
Building a cave with a box of scraps.
Well, he needs to dual wield him, and the Raptor is recharging on his back so he could quickly swap to him.
Hell yeah.
But everybody, thank you so much for the super chats. Do we miss any?
I think
we're
good.
We got this last one. Jessica likes chick metal. But thank you for showing up. We had a lot of people watch today. That was awesome. So make sure you head over to Leighton Gay with the GCA. You'll be auto-directed over there. And I'm going to go ahead and roll the outro. I'll see you guys over there.
Bye later.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
I can't see! I can't see! Of course you can't fucking see. I just shot a blank in your fucking eyes.
Hey, the trunk looks kind of small there, Anton.
This is live. I'm on live TV.
Trunk's fine. As you can see, friend, it's not small. It's a big trunk. I'll show you right here. Well, you got a dead hooker in the trunk. What? No, it can't be. Yes, it was. It was a dead hooker. It wasn't a dead hooker! Hell, I know a dead hooker when I see one.